name's Caleb, and I'm from the South, New Orleans, actually. And down there, everybody gives each other these cute little family nicknames. Like my grandma was Mima, my grandpa was Papa, and I was the faggot. Subsequently, I had a pretty terrible childhood. Grew up with a lot of anxiety as a kid. My mom tried to explain to me why that was in 4th grade. She was like, Caleb, you just got all them anxieties from watching them Mars Attacks movies. It's like, that's a relief, Mom. I thought it was because we found out about Dad's second family. Oh yeah. I always forget things. I'm such a silly little faggot. Okay. Oh, Mom's anxious too. Hey, Mom. Hi. So I love my mom, but every time we leave the house, she asks me about a billion questions. She kind of is like a teenager trying to fit in. She's like, should I bring this jacket? What about this water bottle? Does this fanny pack make you look like a whore? And I'm like, Mom, we're going to Burger King. Everyone's gonna think you're a whore there. Speaking of whores, happy Folsom, everyone. Show of hands, who thinks they're gonna be the biggest whore this weekend? It was obvious when you walked in. I hear that a lot of people are getting into piss play this year, which is, I think all of us that swam in public schools are a little been there, done that already. These I just wrote today, so bear with me on that. Hashtag humble brag. Oh yeah, okay, so there's this other thing in Folsom this year. It's called fist bumping. For the straight people in the room, it is not what you think. Do we have any pups in here? Anybody into pup play? Good, those people are weird. I'm kidding, we're not king shaming. I love that. There's this new thing called Panda play, though. It's like this thing where you eat bamboo, you sleep 14 hours a day, and turn into a little ball and roll away. Yeah, that joke was fine, but I liked it anyways. I like to call my Folsom Plan weekend Preparation H, mainly because it involves a lot of preparation of my age, and also a lot of preparation age. Thanks, Nina. So my ex actually called me bottomless pit after my first Folsom. Not for anything sexual, but because he couldn't fulfill my needs emotionally. This is my first show in San Francisco, even though I've lived here 10 years. So I love San Francisco. I love all the cute little neighborhoods, especially Noe Valley. I love seeing all the stable fathers walking around. Probably because I want what I always can't have. All right, those are all the fun ones. Okay, well, the rest are going to stop, so buckle up. I'm kidding. So I am gay, obviously. Gay culture can be pretty weird sometimes. Hosting a potluck, for instance, everyone always forgets to bring an entree. There's one weird carrot and like 9 pounds of meth. Everybody's like, don't touch that carrot, we're gonna fuck it! And the carrot's like, let's do this! So somebody ruined my joke about poppers earlier, but that's okay. I think we all know them in here. My mom did not, but she definitely does now. But we're still gonna do it, so strap in. Poppers are this thing where you sniff, they loosen your asshole, they make you kind of horny. I'm on them right now. Hi. You look pretty loose yourself. But what's funny about poppers is I read they were first used for heart attacks, which I think is really funny to think about the guy who was first treated, who was probably like, ugh, my chest feels so much better. And so does this dick in my ass. So being gay also can give you this weird sense of indestructibility. I'll be at a club with my friends, 6 drinks in, and suddenly I'm like, fuck it, what else can I add to this? Coke, Molly, a loaded gun? Let's see where the night takes me. Speaking of guns, I am going through a divorce. But I actually think it's been really good for both of us. Like, he left with confidence, money, property. I left with debt, love handles, and then he had to do stand-up. He's the real winner here. People always ask, like, why do you think it didn't work out? And I'm like, well, you know, his attachment style was avoidant and mine was anxious. Or what did our therapist say? So fucking annoying! That one never works either, but I'm gonna keep trying. Thank you for sticking with me on that. And I like to change the setup on myself because I like to torture myself before every show. Okay. Oh yeah. It was hard letting go of somebody I shared so many firsts with. Like, he was the first guy that met my whole family, the first guy I moved in with, the first guy to give me gonorrhea. You never forget your firsts. I was bullied as a kid and a teenager. I'm in the line at Walgreens this morning. But my mom taught me how to handle bullies growing up. She said, Caleb, when somebody's nasty to you, you just look them in the eye, lead with your heart, and say, fuck off, you titty monster! So I cannot go back to that Walgreens anymore. But the weirdest thing was this guy followed me around growing up. He was like the biggest bully ever. He would just yell crazy shit at me and my sisters. He'd be like, you look poor, you're going to hell, queer. Nobody's ever gonna love you. And I'd be like, Dad, stop! And he said, shut up, you fat titty monster. I'm Caleb Zrang, and I'm still a fag. Thank you so much.
Did you like that description of what poppers do? They loosen up your asshole. I was like, whoa. You learned so much today, huh? Yeah, I also heard they work on women. Not so much.